Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. We have our 3D house open. This is a request from a Live Heart Gamer, and a good request at that, because he's asked about the roof. The roof. Anyway, let's get going. I was going to use Archie Pack, but the computer keeps kind of slowing down. So yeah, that's really quite annoying. I'm just going to get rid of all that. So we're just going to do like a basic roof. So we're just going to have a cube. Let's just scale that down and move it over a smidge. Let's bring it into kind of the center there. And then what we're going to do, just scale it down a bit more, is scale it outwards and scale it lengthwise as well. So we're going to just tab into edit mode and Control R, one single loop cut, and then we're just going to select that and just raise the roof to whatever pitch you require. So that is that. I'm just going to select these no, I'm not. I'm just going to Control R, just going to do that and then bring those up there, and then we're just going to select that face and then just extrude it out on the Y. Ooh. Control, I'll just undo that a minute. Let's check that back and just extrude it out on the Y. Okay, so we just got a sticky out bit, and the same here, just extrude it out. E on the Y, E on the Y. And there we go, there's our roof. Only kidding. What we're going to do now is, I'm just going to make that sort of the right size, at least so it covers everything anyway. Just a wee smidge more, and then bring it down. There we go. That is looking okay. Although that could probably, you just have to sort of like mess about until you get it right. So I'm just going to move that forward. There we go. So that's that bit. So what we're going to do now is, you could leave it as it is and just chuck on a texture for tiles, or if you wanted to, we could create a new cube. Let's just get it out of there, bring it over, and what we're going to do is just scale it right the way down to a nice sort of tile size, I guess. I think the thickness may need to be, there we go. We'll just keep our tile plain. I mean, you can pretty much do, I mean, you could select these two corners. Oh, that's right, number 2. So we hit number 2 just to get the edges. 1, 2, and maybe Control B. To just have a little bevel on it, just to mix up the shape, and then come out of the edit. Now what we want to do is just take it over to the roof. Don't know what that is. Yeah, let's get rid of that. It's probably something important, but hey ho, such is life, right? So we'll just bring it over, and then we will get it to the roof to make sure that it all fits nicely. Maybe we just need to scale that down a bit. We're going to change the orientation to local, so at least then if we move it on the X, it's going to move up and down on the roof there. So we've done that. Okay, what we're going to do now, I mean, maybe they're still too big. We'll just bring that over and then a little bit down. Okay, now what we're going to do is put an array tools, array, and then say we want that on the Y. So we'll just delete that. Say 1.05, and then say, what does 25 get us? Oh, still not enough. Say 30. Oh, so in this case it's 30 along. There we go, 30 along. I'm just going to drag these back a little bit. Okay, so now that we've got that, what I'm going to do is just click on there and then set the origin to the 3D cursor, because we're gonna, you can do an array up, but I'm going to duplicate Shift D on the X, Shift D X, and then we can just give them a little bit of a tilt. Shift D on the X, and then how's that going? Need to just push that off a little bit, and then give it a little. Yeah, that's what we need to do. Shift D on the X again. Obviously they're going to be going into the roof, so we just need to be a little bit careful. Shift D on the X, and just keep doing Shift D on the X until you're right at the top. Shift. It's a bit of a painstaking task, but as I say, you can do it a different way. It's entirely up to you. There's no right or wrong way of doing this. Yeah, I just prefer Shift D on the X. I just feel like I've got a little bit more control on this. There's only a few more. Shift D on the X. Okay. Let's just bring it up a little bit more. D. Okay. How are we doing there? Maybe these ones might just need a little bit of a rotation. And then we'll just do one more. Shift D on the X. And then obviously you can do the same on the other side. I'm not going to. But you can see there are tiles, and if you wanted to, you can select every other one and just offset it slightly, like so, and there you got all your tiles. Look. Now how do you clean this up? So what we need to do is select, I've applied our modifier, so we are in edit mode. A to select all, P loose parts. So there we go. They should all be individual items. So we just go along to this one here, and we can delete. And there we go. Okay, so don't forget to go select your line. You need to apply the array. Okay, go into edit mode. Click on A to select all, P, and then by loose parts, and then hopefully, yes, we can just select one, and again there, apply, edit, A, P, loose parts, apply, edit, A, P, back into edit mode, object mode, and so on and so forth. So that is how we do a roof, and then obviously you can do the same here. If we just, let me just finish, apply. Oh, apply, edit, A, P, loose parts. Apply, edit, A, P, loose parts, and then into object, and then delete. Okay, so there we've got all our thingies. So obviously you can select them and then paste them on the other side. Okay, and then in order to do this bit, all we need to do is Shift D, rotate Z. Okay, and then get that on 90. Is that 90? It doesn't look very 90 to me. No. Maybe that will do. I just need to bring it on over and down, and then obviously you can do the same on on this, I'll just make it to the right width. And then scale it right back. So all you've got is that. And maybe that needs to be back up there. There we go. Scale it and just move it. And there we go. And then obviously you can do the same with the roof tiles again on there. And Bob is your uncle. Obviously you can change the colour of the tiles to whatever you like. Let's quickly do that now. Let's just apply. Let's just change that to like a dark orange, maybe. Let's just copy it. There we go. Obviously you can change the colour of the roof to match the tiles so it doesn't look out of place like our one does. But there you can see we've got all the tiles on, or this side anyway. This side looks good. But again, you don't have to do all the tiles if you don't want to. You can just put a texture on there just to make it look like it's got tiles. You can also fit like a half a cylinder on the top there, because I think that's what they normally have as well. Just like a half a cylinder. Cylinder, where are you? Let's go back into there. Oh, there you are. Let's rotate on the X, rotate X 90. Scale that right down, just so it's on the roof. Let's get it over there. Let's go into that mode, and then we can box select. Oh, we don't want to do that, do we? We just want this one. So go back into there, go back into edit, box, that kind of box, and then delete faces. Let's delete that end cap. Faces. Let's delete that end cap. Faces. Let's put, what is it called? Solidify. Thick. That's what we want. So I just zoom on in there. What the hell is it? There it is. So we just want to make that thickness. That'll do, won't it? That looks okay. Let's just go back into here, and then we can just go back into there, move it across. So it's on the top there. And then we can just extend that. Just extend it to the length of the roof, move it along a bit. And then there we go. That'll do. And there we go. There we have it. Let's change that colour as well. Let's add apply. Let's add a colour. Let's change that to the same colour. And then give it a little render. And there we go. All done. Everything is tickety boo, as they say. Or as they don't say. Oh, was that? Wow, that is looking really good, must say. Super. Well, 5,000 samples. Well, I'll let that carry on, let that render till it's done. I hope this has helped you in creating your roof. I'm just going to quickly edit because that's like really annoying. So I'm just going to quickly edit that. I want to select those two and new that and a sign, because that's just like bugging me. And hopefully, oh wow, let's just have a new white sign. There we go. Looking good. I think so anyway. Now we just move those out of the way. So anyway, yep, that's the video for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, give us a thumbs up, and hit that notification bell where you'll see more great videos like this. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video. Ta-da for now.